She's getting oxygen.
And we're sitting at the dining room table, just she and me, and we were chatting about this, that, and the other thing. And she just stopped talking for a second. She was thinking about something. And then she jumped up and said, "I'll be right back," and ran to the back of the house. Now, my mother segues from one subject to another like a flash of lightning, you know. There's no rhyme or reason, no connected. It's a tangent every time. So I'm thinking maybe she's going to bring some photographs from some of the family that I never met, you know, that died before she was born. Because she's got some of the old folks that have sent her some photographs. So I'm thinking, okay, here we go. We're gonna talk about the old folks back in the day. And she comes walking out with this shoebox. And it was a white shoebox, but it was so old and been in the closet for so long that it was kind of turned beige. And she opened the lid. It was taped down, because she had taped it down, and for reasons unknown to me, taped it well enough that you could have shipped it to Africa and back, and it would have never come up. And she was struggling with it. Finally, I pulled my pocket knife out, and I said, "Here, let me do that for you." And I cut it open. And I opened it up, and I saw that it was a bunch of old cassette tapes, and I thought, and I don't know how you guys are with your parent, if you still have one living, it's a wonderful thing, but my mother is kind of like, she pulls out these ideas and things that maybe I don't want to think about, or maybe I don't want to remember, or whatever. And I look in the box, and I'm thinking, oh, that's not a good sign. Because there's these songs, they're songs, and I can tell just by looking at them, because each one has a label on it with one single title. And this was back in my day when I was living in Nashville, and we were pitching songs, and you would record one song on a cassette and make duplicates of it, and you would take it around to all the publishing places. And they probably end up in the shoebox because they sucked. Or, you know, we were writing a song a day, and sometimes they were good, and sometimes they weren't so good. And I didn't want to look in there. But she insisted, so I started to thumb through them, and I saw the first one, I thought, oh, that song was bad. And it was. And then I saw the next one, and I thought, for a second, I sort of remember that. I wonder how that goes. And then I came across the third one, and it really rang a bell in my mind. I remembered the title. I remembered sort of the subject matter, but I had no other ideas about the song other than the fact that I had written it. So she said, "I think you should listen to some of these." And I thought, you might be right. So I pulled this tune out, because this one caught my attention. Vague memory of doing it, but a really strong, positive recollection of what the tune was about in my life as it was going on. Hello. We'll try that again. You can tell with a woman the minute you've run out of time. When she's tired of waiting, she wants you to make up your mind. And what do you tell her when it ain't what she wants you to say? You know, being honest is tougher than running away. Son, you're so used to running, but this time there's so much at stake. They say hindsight's 20/20, and foresight is clouded with doubt. You're caught in the middle, there ain't no easy way out. Well, you say that she's special, but you can't say for sure she's the one. You can't trust your heart to be true when it's all said and done. It's the doubt you can't live with, the woman you can't live without. You're caught in the middle, there ain't no easy way out. Son, you're so used to running, but this time there's too much at stake. Swear you must have learned something from all those poor choices you made. They say hindsight's 20/20, and foresight is clouded with doubt. You're caught in the middle, there ain't no easy way out. And you're wondering if she'll stand beside you until you learn what true love's all about. But only halfway believing's more than halfway to leaving. You're caught in the middle, there ain't no easy way out. Son, you're so used to running, but this time there's too much at stake. I swear you must have learned something from all those poor choices you've made. And they say hindsight's 20/20, and foresight is clouded with doubt. You're caught in the middle, there ain't no easy way out. You're caught in the middle, there ain't no easy way out. Songs from the